It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Great men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers triumph in war. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. No matter what happens, it is within my power to turn it to my advantage. If you seek truth, you will not seek victory by dishonorable means. And if you find truth, you will become invincible. A king is he who has laid fear aside and the base longings of an evil heart, whom ambition unrestrained and the fickle favor of the reckless mob move not. The secret of all victory lies in the organization of the non-obvious. If thou art a man, admire those who attempt great things, even though they fail. That which is given with pride and ostentation is rather an ambition than a bounty. Do not think that what is hard for you to master is humanly impossible. But if a thing is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach. The true worth of a man is to be measured by the objects he pursues. Freedom is secured not by the fulfillment of one's desires, but by the removal of desire. So you know how things stand. Now forget what they think of you. Be satisfied if you can live the rest of your life, however short, as your nature demands. Focus on that and don't let anything distract you. You've wandered all over and finally realized that you never found what you were after. How to live. Not in syllogisms, not in money or fame or self-indulgence. Nowhere. One that desires to excel should endeavor in those things that are in themselves most excellent. Neither the victories of the Olympic Games nor those achieved in battles make the man happy. The only victories that make him happy are those achieved against himself. Temptations and tests are combats. You have beaten one, two, many times. Still fight. If you defeat at last, you will be happy your entire life, as if you have always defeated. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. Remember that you ought to behave in life as you would at a banquet. As something is being passed around, it comes to you. Stretch out your hand, take a portion of it politely. It passes on. Do not detain it. Or it has not come to you yet. Do not project your desire to meet it, but wait until it comes in front of you. So act toward children, so toward a wife, so toward office, so toward wealth. He is free who lives as he wishes to live, who is neither subject to compulsion, nor to hindrance, nor to force, whose movements to action are not impeded, whose desires attain their purpose, and who does not fall into that which he would avoid. Freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire. No longer talk at all about the kind of man that a good man ought to be, but be such. Remember that there is a God who desires neither praise nor glory from men created in his image, but rather that they, guided by the understanding given them, should in their actions become like unto him. Be not diverted from your duty by any idle reflections the silly world may make upon you, for their censures are not in your power, and should not be at all your concerns. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Happy is the man who can endure the highest and lowest fortune. He who has endured such vicissitudes with equanimity has deprived misfortune of its power. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. No greater thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment.